My name is Nicole English, and I live in Santa Barbara, California. Yoga found me in college, where I was super stressed out trying to get through college. And my roommate and I saw this ad in the paper to go try these classes. And I was also at that time recovering from disordered eating and body image dysmorphia. So it's been a great healing journey for me ever since, some 20 years ago. I think everyone remembers their first yoga teacher. Mine was Stephanie Keach-Aldrich, and I started with a vinyasa flow practice and quickly got into Ashtanga and practiced Ashtanga yoga for 15 years. But woven in there, I also took my teacher training with Erich Schiffmann and loved the combination of a gentler and strong practice. So my practice took me to a wide variety of teachers. Kristen Locke is a close mentor of mine. And then I found Saul David Raye and started practicing Thai massage, where I was taken off to Thailand to explore all the wonders of Thai medicine and Thai massage through that practice. And then it kept expanding. I went on to study biomechanics, and Yamana has played a big role in my life. She's a beautiful expression of aging gracefully and what it is to be a woman. I also have had the honor of studying meditation. I've dabbled in a lot of different forms of meditation. Pema Chodron has been a big influence, as well as our very own local Swami Vidyadishananda. As a longtime practitioner of yoga, it's so important, just the practice, to practice every day. That's absolutely the best advice that I could give. Do your breath work, and when we practice every day from our heart, we're able to move freely and openly. One of the things that really drew me to the practice of yoga was that all I needed was my body, and that I could do yoga anywhere, anytime. And then over time, I realized the value and synergy that comes with sharing the practice with others and being in community with others. And there's a rich depth and support that we get from being in community, and having owned a studio for 10 years and then closing that studio and actually merging it into another studio here in Santa Barbara and growing our community. Community is really one of those basic foundations. We need it. We all need it. One of the things that I like to say about the yoga practice is that it keeps me equally sane and wild. And that's where I draw a lot of inspiration from, is the wilderness. We have such beautiful landscape here in Santa Barbara, and I get a lot of inspiration from being in nature, being in the ocean or the mountains. And I also get a lot of inspiration from watching Sweetness, my dog. She gives me so much unconditional love. And then those glimpses of where two people or three people are sharing space together, tenderness. I get a lot of inspiration from those touching moments of togetherness amongst us. The yoga practice has really, through the years, taught me how to listen to my body and give me those cues for when I need to slow down or back up. And different aches and pains and injurious feelings in my body have taught me. They've been great teachers for that slowing down. I love rock climbing, and there was one season where I just worked my shoulders so much, and I had to take a break for 2.5 years from rock climbing so that I could continue my teaching as a practice and my bodywork practice. And during that time, I really found my ball work. That was where it really hit home for me in the way that I could work deeply into the tissue and get this sense of release and blood flow that my body so needed. That was a period where I completely laid off of my vinyasa practice for that 2.5 years and had to find new ways of practicing. That was where the shaking came in, because I had to give up salutations for a while in that way and figure out new ways to generate heat. There was even a period of my life where I was in a car accident and I flew out of the car. And I think due to my practice, I didn't break any ribs flying out of the car, any bones at all. But I did suffer a lot of soft tissue damage, and the more therapeutic, gentler practices really helped me heal my back. And the ball work has been a great support for keeping the areas of the back, like the QL, the lower back, that get really tight, keeping them loose and free and out of spasm. That was something that I experienced as a result of that injury. I feel really grateful for where I'm at with my body, and just talking to you now and looking at the progression of over time of learning how to listen and honor my body it's just been such a gift. I hope you too get to experience the gift of loving and honoring your body. I know my practice is working because there's a wide range of sensation and feeling to my life. Lots of texture and color and breath, and the allowance for movement and changes in a way that feels really free. It can be anything from shedding a tear to sharing joy with a friend. I know my practice is working because my body feels good as a result, and a lot of times I feel pretty high, and there's no drugs involved other than yoga.